Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is the second of Manifested Mercy's tool videos. Each of these are 5-minute longs and are very usable for any type of sessions that you might have, recovery-based groups or groups helping people out of incarceration. The whole idea is to provide a tool that could be used and that hopefully will be helpful. So today I wanted to talk about exercise. I am not the biggest exerciser. This belly's been earned at age 47. I used to play quite a bit of basketball. I used to run. That was a long time ago, more than half my life ago. Certainly I could get out and do those things these days and would probably enjoy them, but it's just not much my style. Lately, my wife and I have done a lot more walking, and that has certainly been good. It's helping fill time and make this temple be a bit more usable. Those that don't know, I have some shoulder issues. Quite a while ago, tweaked it, hurt it, and have had to get some rehab on it. And part of that rehab process is exercising. So I'm going to share some of those exercises with you today. First, I want to start off with one that is very basic. It's not so much an exercise as it is stretching. Now, here's the thing. When you are moving certain muscles and parts of your body, your brain will focus on that. It could be focusing because it's painful. It could be focusing because it's the way the blood flows. So, for instance, and I've shared this before, if you were to stretch your arm out to its full extent, I have to get back this far, and you want to bring your hand back as far as you can and tighten it. You can see this muscle here is getting tight, and this muscle here, if you look at the ridging, is getting tight. I can feel the tightness of that. Now, part of the reason for that is that when you are dealing with triggers and urges, you need to try to do everything you can to get your mind off of the urge. And the urge can last up to an hour. Smart Recovery says an hour and a half. I've always taught an hour because normally you can cycle 4 15-minute type of scenarios together to overcome that time. May take less for some people, may take more. I stick it at an hour. Your brain is thinking about that pain and the stretch that you feel. So for instance, one of the exercises I have to do, and I'm going to just try to show these today, is first one here is I have to do exercises lying down with light weights. This one's actually one of the heavier ones, but it was the one that was close by. They aren't necessarily overly cheap. You can always go to a gym if you have to, or you can find things in your house that weigh just as much that are handheld. And so for this tool, I have to lay down and I have to stretch all the way back. And it's about my shoulder, getting my shoulder to actually stretch out the issue. Again, I do 3 sets of 15 is what I'm being asked to do. I've been told I can lower that to 2 of 15 or 3 of 10. If it's taking too long, he doesn't want me doing more than 20 minutes at a time of my stretches. So there you go. There's a 15 to 20 minute exercise that can help some of your time. Another one on here to show that is actually one that you can be doing standing just about any job is this lower one down here. And again, holding a light 5 to 10 pound weight on your side. Can't really show this real well, so on your side, and you're moving from your side and all the way back up. And it's a slow motion, you need to feel the burn. That again, 3 repetitions of 15 minutes each. Here's another great one you can do at any given time during the day. You're going to stand in a doorway, and you're going to hold your hands up against the sides of the doorway, and you're going to step in, stretching the shoulders back. Now look, I'm sharing these exercise techniques with you, not because those specific techniques that I showed you on those paper are going to be what solves your recovery or that gets you to a place where you are free of your addiction. But any exercise that you might do can fill time and will get your brain thinking about the stretching that's taking place. For me, I need to focus on my shoulder these days since I'm working on it. For you, you might decide, hey, I'm a little overweight here or there. I need to do something such as sit-ups, push-ups, which I was never good at. You could be doing jumping jacks. If you're in a place where you don't have the ability, maybe you're in an office or a school, that you can do major exercises, then it's the stretching that I recommend. If you're in a place where you get a 15-minute break, you can always go for a quick walk. If you're in a place where you get a 30-minute or hour-long lunch, then you can certainly go do some exercises somewhere private. Maybe even you can get by a gym for 30 minutes. The benefit of things like this is it gets the blood flowing, which helps the brain process, which helps you be more clear, and it gets you focused on, and I want you to really do, if you're doing this, I really want you to try to focus on that stretch and pain. Where in your body is it tight? Is it burning? That's it for today. Again, today's tool has been exercising and stretching. And just remember, you are loved and you are more than the choices you've made.